We've had some gorgeous weather this fall, and our garden has been able to keep growing for quite some time, more than it usually does before it froze really badly. But today and tomorrow are probably our last nice days before it gets cold again. So I'm going to hurry and get this garden cleaned up a little bit before winter and kind of show what we've done this year, which is really pathetic actually. This is the worst garden we have ever had, and we've been growing them for quite some time. A lot of factors involved: having a baby, kids' sports activities, not getting it planted early enough, and having a really cold spring. So, also animals have been a big problem this year. Our chickens and ducks have gotten in here many times, and we have a really bad rodent problem that we're gonna have to take care of better next year. But we have had mice eating all of our squash and beets and everything. Right now we're just going to take the drip hoses out, pick whatever's left that's useful, and then we're gonna let the cows clean up the rest. I can't even pick it. Part of my summer. We've been growing this whole row of cabbages all summer long, and they just barely started actually forming cabbages, and obviously they're not ready yet. We still got about a box, so we'll still be able to make some sauerkraut, but still a little frustrating after growing an entire row of cabbages. This garden has been really frustrating this year. It just seems like anytime it starts to do well, something happens and it gets destroyed. We grew like 5 stalks of corn. Our zucchini and summer squash did well, and our buttercup squash did really well. But besides that, it's been kind of a flop this year. But I just have to tell myself, that's okay. We did the best we could with what we had. So hopefully next year we'll have better things in place and be able to grow a lot more of our own food. Here's some good evidence of what I've been dealing with. Those were beets. The rodents just eat big chunks out of them, and then we can't eat them.
We'll have to throw a T-post in here yet to protect that frost-free hydrant there, but that is how we put our garden to rest. Just let the cows finish the job. It's done well for us every year. They'll just eat everything out. The only thing that they're gonna get at that I don't really, we're 50-50 on this, so we're letting them do it this year. We do have some raspberries growing in there. They're gonna eat those down, but I think we're gonna replace those next year and put a different variety in. The ones that are in there are pretty thorny, and we wanna get some thornless ones and ones that we can cut back a little bit more heavy every year and not have to have canes standing up all winter. Goodbye garden, that's the end of the season. Good riddance, that was a terrible garden.